water machine version. It's just that this water area is not big. Let me show you. So it's a blessing or a curse. We don't know. Hey, his design is just right. I just said that his water jet is a little short. Then it turned out that they just happened to be in the water, right? It feels okay. Take off. Oh, yeah. I added water shoes, and this plane won a lot. Usually, if I use wheels, I feel 2/3 of the oil can get up, and almost all the oil was used just now. And that includes cruising. Now, if I guarantee the bottom line with wheels, it should be 50% throttle to cruise. And now I feel like it's going to the top. It's almost full of gas. I'll try it, take a little gas. 50% is fine, but you can really feel a lot of things in this plane after the water shoes are installed. But it's not a big problem. Be careful if you are fat. You said that if it said that it is easy to fly, it is really easy to fly with wheels, but the joy of water shoes is taking off and landing on water. After everyone adds water shoes to this plane, there will be another way to play. And the feeling is different. It's half oil now. Half oil, I stalled just now. Ha! Can't gossip. Half the oil shouldn't be able to keep him flying. So it needs a lot of oil. Basically, I see that 70 or 80% of the throttle is maintained to fly normally. And there's no problem with keeping him safe. Trying to maintain a half oil rating at the time, now it's half oil. Barely. It just can't hold up. If you say in shoey shoes, you have a point in your heart. Jump full of oil. It gets boring soon. This is not the same as the one with the wheel. So, well, water shoes are the joy of taking off and landing on water, but it does have a big impact on the performance of this aircraft. Ready to land? I don't know. Can it fall into this water? I feel a little hung up. Lock it. What do you mean? Oh, fear. It's just fear, and fear. The wind is chaotic. The waters are small. Then the power of this plane is not particularly strong, and it will be heavier after adding water to rest. Oh dear, come back. If it doesn't have to be played as a boat, it's still quite possible, I think. So, to sum up, well, this plane with and without water shoes feels like two completely different planes to fly. So I think if you want to start practicing, or just fly the wheels and then carry a water shoe, it's okay to play in the back, right? After all, there are two ways to play. The battery life is super powered. The aquatic version and this ground view use a total of 1 battery. And just now, after the ground view fell, it flew for about 5 minutes, and there was still 4 volts after falling. That means it's guaranteed that this guy can fly for 10 minutes. Young Eagles, not young Eagles. Well, as everyone said, this plane is definitely the first choice for this starter. And this one is very stable and very easy to fly. I'm talking about the state with wheels, with water shoes. You feel like this plane. It's not the same as wearing wheels before. It's difficult to operate, including the texture of the whole plane flying. It's not at all what it looks like with wheels. If you are mature, I suggest you change to a larger motor. Then this should be true whether it is with wheels or water shoes. The overall performance improvement of this aircraft is a tremendous improvement. Then the design layout of the entire aircraft, 3 o'clock, upper wing pushed. The full motion judge's training machine is actually very rare. As for this kind of big wheel, it takes into account the off-road performance. Then it is pushed, which ensures the safety of the propeller for everyone. It doesn't mean that as soon as the plane pulled by the front landed on this grass, it was cut off with a big roof and the first one went home to close the stall. But not so much So the whole plane does have some exercises designed for beginners. It is indeed very guaranteed, including the cushioning of this landing gear. In fact, the most important thing is the performance of this aircraft. He flew really well. It should be regarded as the existence of the first echelon in the training aircraft I have flown. If you haven't chosen a plane yet, then this Eagle and ESKY is definitely a very, very good choice. Well, this issue, all dreams come to an end here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.